2 says we need to just remove this part. So question number 2 says we need to determine if fx is continuous on its domain, right? So what you need to say there is that what do you call it? It says the domain of fx is to negative infinity to positive infinity, but fx is discontinuous at x equals to 0. Therefore, fx is not continuous on its domain, right? Yes. So did you catch that?
Yes, I did.
Just trying to get where my whiteboard, where this thing is. Oh, my screen is here. It's me who's getting lost. Okay. And now we have this thing using the definition, number 2. It says use the definition to determine the f prime by using determine the f prime by using the definition of the derivative. Show all of your work. So when we were working out, you worked out without using the definition, and then you got a different answer from that, right?
No, I got the same answer, just that
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
you got
use
the same answer. Yes, sorry. You got the same answer, but then you didn't use the definition. Okay. I'm just gonna, do you know how to use the definition?
Yes.
Should I skip this one? Then we're gonna focus on the one that we couldn't do.
Yes, you can skip this one.
Okay. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, we have fx of cosec of x, and then this is times e to the power of x plus pi to the power of 3, is it? Okay, so they say find the derivative, right?
Yes.
The derivative, so now we need to use the product rule since we have this function and that function. So here we're going to use the product rule. And here, this is just a constant. So constant equates to 0, right? Okay, so we're going to use the product rule. So let's make our u equates to cosec of x. And then our v equates to e to the power of x. And then u prime equates to cosec of x cot x. And then our v prime is just ex. Okay, so our derivative of f prime, it will be given by u prime v plus v u v prime. Yeah. So now we're just going to put in those values. And then we have negative cosec cosec of x. Just trying to erase that part. Cosec of x, right? And then we have times cot. Don't do that.
No, I was trying to zoom.
Is it too small?
Yeah, but I can see now.
Okay. And then it's cot x. And then this is, and then we have to times this one by v, which is that ex. So just times it by ex. And then it's plus v prime, which is ex, times u, which is just cosec of x. So that's your final answer here. That's for number 3A. Okay, number 3, the second part, it's a little bit different. Just need to copy that part. So square root of x plus 3 ln 2 tan x. It's a square root of x plus 3 ln 2 plus tan of x. This is minus. Divided by x minus 20, x minus, yeah, minus 20 x. So it's yeah, I don't know why it's doing that now. Okay, so now what I'll suggest is that to just work it out the way it is. So you have I'm just gonna show you the equation now. So if you have fx, so this is basically usually equals to fx, right? So if you have fx, it's v over u. It's usually the derivative is usually of fx is given by which is u, the denominator times the numerator derivative minus u prime v divided by u to the power of 2. So what is your u and what is your v? So now v is given by, now I made a mistake again to do that. So I have to do this. Because now if I can move the screen, I want this thing to, it's a square root of x plus 3 ln of 2, which is just a constant, minus tan of x. Keep pressing this button. I'm not supposed to press that button because it moves this thing. See there? Yeah, it moves this this whole pad. And then u is given by x minus 20 x minus 2. Okay, now let's find our derivative. You see, I used, when I derived the product and the quotient rule almost the same. You see that? I just use the formula, just plug it in, I get my answer. So I derived this thing. So this one, it gives me 1 over x over 2. That's just like that. And then let me just write that neater. I don't know if you can see there, but I want you to see. So it's 2 square root of x over that one. And then now you have minus 20, which is plus 20, which is just 40. 40 of x minus 3. So it's minus 3, right?
Yes.
Well, x looks weird there because this is v on top there. Let me just make this u, and then I'll make the other one v because I already written everything. Then this is I make the same mistake again. This is u, this is v. So this is u prime, this is v. Okay. I made a mistake. You know why? I looked at this x and then I look at this 20.
Oh, okay. Can see.
Just gonna wrap everything and work with this one. So I'm gonna start with the top part, which is 1 over 2 square root of x. And then it's plus or minus tan gives you what? What's the derivative of tan?
Wait, and are you starting with the 10 or the 3 or ln of 2?
I start with the tan with the top numerator. So the numerator is basically equal to v. So this is v prime. So I'm getting the derivative of the numerator. So this is a constant. So since it's a
Oh,
constant, it just falls away. Then I just skip it to tan. And then tan, the derivative of tan is sec squared. And then I have u prime. So then the derivative of that one is 1 minus 40 or plus 40 x to the power of -3. So then you're done with that one. So what you need to do now is to just multiply everything with everything according to this formula. So I start with u first. U is basically given by x minus 20 x power of -2. And then it is times by u v prime. V prime is given by that. This one I can simplify to give me a better fraction, which is 1 minus 2 square root of x times sec squared x divided by 2 square root of x sec squared x. Okay, that's not better. That's just worse. Let me just write it as this one because they say you should not simplify. And then this is minus.
Isn't the denominator supposed to be only 2 square root of x?
Oh, yeah, that's why. That part is not there. I see now. Oh, because I put this thing like that. I always put 1 there sometimes. But now I didn't do that. So that's why I make the mistake. Sorry, plus I had a long day. Yeah. So u prime, that will be open bracket 1 plus 40 x to the power of -3. And then this one, it will be, oh, that's what I can do. I didn't know I can do that. So when I want to move this thing, I just hold the pen and then I can move it around. Then I leave it, and I click it again, it returns back to what I had. Then I don't need to click that thing over and over again. So I can just play it around because I just want to see it. Okay, so now it's times this top part, which is that V, right? So the V part is that part, which is this long part. So this will be given by square root of x plus 3 ln of 2 minus tan of x. So all of this divide by the u squared minus 20. I wrote too fast there. Did you get the same thing?
Yes.
This thing is so long. The way it's so long, it looks wrong. The next one should be easier.
So it's okay if I leave it here. I don't have to simplify more.
Yeah, no, they say do not simplify your answer.
Okay.
Just check something. Yeah, you leave it there. Don't try to do You know, don't try to be a hero. You will suffer. So now this one has, let me just start with the original function. It has negative 2x sine of 2x plus e to the power of negative x 203. Okay, so now what I need you to do here is to focus on the outside part, because the outside part is basically just equate everything inside the bracket as u equates to negative 2 sine of 2x minus plus e to the power of negative x, right? Okay. And then now you have your y, or the fx equates to
U to the power,
u to the power of 203. So now y prime is basically u prime times 203 times u times 202, right? Okay. And now, before you become a hero, just fix this part and this one. I don't like that. So this one becomes just u 20. Keep tapping this click thing so it does that. And then u prime, it gives you, so when you're deriving this part, you first times this one in front, you derive this, it times the derivative of this one in front, so it gives you negative 4, 2 times 2, because derivative of 2x is 2, and then it gives you sine, not sine, cos, right? Check on this girl. Did you say? Just responding to this girl. She's supposed to be in the class. She probably think I scammed her, so. Okay. Okay, so now we have our 4 then for that part, and then we just have to put our cos of 2x, and then we're done with that, and then this one gives you negative e to the power of negative x, right? That's the derivative of that part. And now we're done. We just have to put this one together, because this is what basically we're looking for. So to give you that f prime, you have to just times in front of 203 times basically that whole bracket. So just put in negative 2 sine of 2x plus e to the power of negative x to the power of 202 times negative 4 cos of 2x minus e to the power of x. So this is basically times to the whole thing. Is that what you get?
Yes.
Okay,
Let me
so
see.
this thing is saying it's running out of time. Guess it's yeah, I have about 10 minutes left. They want me to subscribe. Tell me to stop writing lines there.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, determine the second derivative of that one and simplify your answer. Okay, could you do that one?
To what? To do what?
The last one, number 4.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what
I
did you get?
think I did it. I got a square root of x, no, cube root of x times e to the power of x plus x multiplied by e to the power of x, and then minus x to the power of x multiplied by e to the power of x multiplied by 1 over 3 x to the power of negative 2 over 3 all over x to the power, well, cube root of x, then it's squared.
Let me just do this. I'm gonna send you something now. And then we're gonna try to finish the last part that we did with the last few minutes we have.
Okay.
Mm. Okay. Sent it to you. Okay, so we have done these. Just want you to, okay, now we're gonna go back to the questions, the multiple choice questions, right?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna give you all the answers, which is just gonna write down very quick the sequence of answers that needs to be recorded. I think I'll just redo this paper on Tuesday for those who attend the physical one.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you the other one since you have done almost all the work. So these are
Can
the.
you
Huh? You want the memo also?
can you, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the memo. 2, 3, G, 4, A, 5, B, 6, B, 7, 7E, 8, F, 9, F, and then 10, D. So these are just the questions that there is, number 1 to 10.
Okay.
So these ones, if you didn't get those answers, the answer sequence there, then I'm sorry. What x to the power of -2?
I'm trying to look.